Hi everyone, welcome to round 14 of Paris 1900. In this position, Lasker's been playing Showalter and has actually been struggling for most of the game, but now finds a chance to jump back into the action with knight to d5. Why he's been struggling is black's rooks are occupying the d file, and black's pieces are just better posted. This queen is kind of out of play, and etc. But knight to d5 is annoying, because if pawn takes knight, queen takes knight, and we're interfering with the two rooks on the d file. So black took the rook and now played the move b6, defending the knight on c5. So my question to you, white to move in this position, what move would you play? Pause your video and try to figure it out. So I'm going to show you guys now. b6 was actually a pretty big mistake. Now, if knight e7, queen takes, defending the rook. And the same happens if knight f6. So the knight doesn't have any great moves. However, we have a very nice in-between move, queen g3. And when I say in-between move, what I mean is after queen takes queen, we don't recapture the queen, but instead we play knight f6 check. And note that knight e7 is a slight mistake, because after rook takes rook, king takes knight, black is up a piece. So maybe it's a little more than a slight mistake. It's a losing mistake. However, knight to f6 simply would win the game. And actually, queen g3 is the only good move here. Everything else, black maintains the advantage. But after queen g3, black is in big trouble. Because after queen e6, this is probably the best defense. But number one, we could just take on b6. Number two, we could play queen c7, which is also annoying. Real quickly, if knight takes b6 here, probably black could just play rook takes rook and then knight takes e4. And the position looks, actually, even stronger, queen to d4. Because what happens now is when the bishop moves, something like knight takes e4, we're attacking this knight, we're attacking f2, just all kinds of problems for white to deal with here. White is just in big trouble in this position. But after queen to g3, black is the one who's in big trouble, because there's really just nothing to do. If queen e6, knight, we can just win a clean pawn. Because the thing is, you can never take on e4, because back rank checkmate. And secondly, queen c7 is also an annoying and strong move. Like if rook e8, maybe now knight takes b6, and we're threatening the bishop on c4. It's just a really unpleasant position. So in the game, he played the move queen b8, kind of desperation. But after knight e7, take, knight c6, white is up a pawn. And converted nicely. 3, knight c6, take, and white to move here. One last technical move. What would you play here for white? This is not super difficult, but black has the c file. We don't want to let him go rook c2. We simply play rook to c3 ourselves. And white maintained an extra pawn in this endgame. It's not easy to win, but I'll quickly show how Lasker does it. Well, okay, he's just winning a bunch of pawns now. I mean, it wasn't the best defense from black, and this is just easy win. The king is too exposed. But the main point here was to see this move, queen to g3. Just a simple little, nothing too special, but like a little tactical idea that his opponent missed and that Lasker saw. Like knight d5 was also a nice little resource, because I'm telling you, black was much better at the majority of this game, but things turned around super quickly after this move. See you guys tomorrow. We're going to look at one more game from this tournament and then move on to another event. Thanks, and bye-bye.